Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This is Jewel Smith, and this is my second playthrough of the Outer Worlds. We are currently on Gorgon, and we are in the middle of a couple of quests on Gorgon. We are inside the Office of Creative Incubation, I guess, is where we are. Yep. And we searched the whole downstairs area yesterday. And now we're about to go up the stairs to the second floor. We are looking for an admin terminal. Our presumed dead friend, Lucky. We're following in his footsteps, more or less. And I think there's also something here for this quest. Oh, it's in the next building. Over, maybe? Where are we? Yeah, okay, we're right there. I've got Felix and Vicar Max with me. Alright, well, we're trying to find some phonographs that belong to somebody named Roscoe. That's a side quest, and then we're also looking for this terminal. Alright. This place seems to be guarded by robots. And there are turrets up here that I'm hoping I can find a terminal and turn those turrets off. See all those red triangles? I think those are all security turrets. Up the stairs, okay. Oh boy. There's a big hole in the wall here. And there's an axe in the door there. Oh, dang. There's some marauders in here? Really? I guess that would account for all the dead security auto mechanicals that we saw on the first floor. There's a guy right there and he doesn't see us. Okay. The marauders in Gorgon in the DLC are really, really crazy. They move super fast because they're using adrenotime drugs. Is this a terminal I can interact with? No.
Shines on us today.
I've got a silencer on my rifle, and I killed that guy fast enough in VATS that his friend didn't catch us. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta kill him so fast. Here's a terminal. What's this one tell us? Welcome, Clarence Mostly. I think that's his name, was Clarence. We've heard about him before. Thank you for using GIMC, or Employer Sanctioned Messaging System. 2. C. Mostly from L. Goodfellow. On the latest test results from Human Inquiry with some additional commentary. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow, fortuitously I have had the opportunity to review the latest test results from Human Inquiry. I agree with your and the committee's general assessment that these tests are unacceptable. The latest experimental sample of adrenotime demonstrates a 15 out of 17 possible symptoms in my rubric of dangerous, lethal, or otherwise high-risk side effects. I have sent a full report to your desk, the abstract of which is as follows. Adrenotime in its current state fails to meet this project's standards. By my calculations, adrenotime users trade short-term improvements in productivity for long-term losses in productivity. Specifically, dead workers are unproductive workers. Whenever a calculation produces an unforeseen result, it is prudent to take a look at one's numbers. Incorrect numbers lead to flawed calculations. If the HIA's calculations are sound, then their numbers, that is to say the drugs provided by chem labs, must be flawed. Alright. Further analysis on the fundamental problem undermining our operations with additional suggestions. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow, I have not yet received your correspondence regarding my previous letter. I can only assume you are still, to deploy a parochial colloquialism, chewing over my commentary. I have several additional insights which I have collated into an itemized list and sent to your secretary. Here is my summary. I believe the root of the problem lies in the chem lab. As I mentioned in my previous letter, incorrect numbers lead to flawed calculations. The problem must therefore be found in Dr. Jasper Lowe and his stewardship of the chem lab. Dr. Lowe is a notoriously lackadaisical and careless manager and, pardon my language, a poor scientist. Chem lab must provide HIA with a safe, high-quality, carefully refined drug with which to conduct tests. This slapdash, artless, high-risk formula chem lab has been delivering to HIA can only result in unacceptable test results. I understand that safety and high-quality development are often antithetical to the corporate strategy of Spacer's choice, but in my life, I have found that the perspective of an outsider can be helpful. Alright. To Lawrence Goodfellow again, from Clarence Mostly. Encouraging words on the nature and practice of leadership with additional insights. Your response to my previous 2 letters are conspicuous by their absence. Based on my analysis of your personality type, dietary habits, patterns of speech, and mode of dress, I must conclude with reasonable certainty that your silence stems from trepidation and anxiety. If I might presume to offer you some advice cultivated after years of living in Byzantium, may I suggest that your anxiety stems merely from ignorance. Ignorance is the easiest of vices to rectify and requires only learning and heeding the advice of one's betters. The success and failure of any project depends on the readiness of its constituent staff to perform their mandated duties. Scientists perform experiments, researchers research, managers manage. When one of those roles acts outside of its limitations, chaos is introduced into the system. Take heart, we need not fear the burden of management. The secret of good leadership is strong oversight combined with careful, fastidious, numerically driven, and scientifically supported management. The turbulence experienced by this project is emphatically not the fault of the OCI. However, it is the role and duty of the OCI to fix these problems. Ours is the only department capable of righting the ship of innovation in the waters of chaos. Alright, so this guy was super dedicated to his job. We read all of his messages. We didn't seem to advance the quest. I guess this isn't the terminal we're looking for. Alright. Let's try this terminal. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the chat room. Yes, I'm starting a little earlier today because after the live stream, I'm going to be going to my Discord and watching a movie with some folks over there. Everyone who's a Patreon patron, YouTube member, and Twitch subscriber can join my Discord, and that's one of the things we do there. We watch movies. We're going to be watching Winchester, having a watch party, probably sometime between 4 and 6. So I'm going to stream between 2 and 4 or thereabouts, and then head over and watch the movie. Also, I suppose I should announce that there is a Halloween giveaway. I was doing some Halloween giveaways earlier in the month, and this is one last final big giveaway before Halloween. I'll be announcing the winner tomorrow during my live stream. There's a video on my YouTube channel about that if anybody wants to check that out and enter the giveaway. Right, we have from the OCI Cerebral Committee to the OCI Department of Strategic Branding, unacceptable results. The OCI Cerebral Committee is hereby decided by unanimous vote that the recent test results from human inquiry and auditing are unacceptable, untenable, and unsatisfactory. This message is an informal expression of our dissatisfaction. While the committee recognizes the marketing potential of insomnia and chemical dependency, the remaining side effects described are incompatible with our vision of the Adrenatime product. Corporate auditors will expect to see a product that dramatically improves long-term productivity by reducing the need for rest and mitigating the effects of long-term melancholia. The product delivered to HIA includes psychosis, violent behavior, paranoia, and alarmingly disobedience. The OCI cannot accept a product that transforms long-term users into dissidents. The damage to our corporate image will inevitably benefit our rivals at Anti-Clio. Unanimously, OCI Cerebral Committee. Alright, and Mr. Goodfellow says to the Cerebral Committee, I share your concerns but not your alarm. In times like these, I encourage you to recall a passage from our Spacer's Choice user manual. The failures of subordinates must never become the failures of leadership. Scum, Chapter 21, Article 14. SCUM, I guess, is the Spacer's Choice User Manual acronym. Oh, that's great. The meaning is simplicity itself. HIAs fail to deliver acceptable results because they have failed to perform their professional obligations. My esteemed colleagues, you and I possess a number of law-given qualifications, but we have not been relegated to lab coat work. Let me reiterate, we are not test tube jockeys. We are leaders. HIA's purpose is to deliver test results. Our purpose is to deliver a quarterly report. I'd like you to reach out to Miriam Kumara as strategic branding, have her team clean up HIA's report, trim the fat and tuck in its guts, make it look presentable for our auditors. Alright, so they're getting bad results, but they're going to dress them up to make them look good to the higher-ups. And from Kumara to the Cerebral Committee and CC to Mr. Goodfellow. Data, presentability, and empirical hygiene. My team and I have finished reviewing HIA's latest experimental report. We believe the failure of this report is manifest in its flagrant disregard for company-approved language. We have drafted a revised report. The HIA's original report mentions clear evidence of dangerous side effects associated with Adrenatime, including paranoia, violent confusion, chemical dependence, and dissident adjacent behavior. We propose the following connotative revisions. Instead of dangerous side effects, call them exciting collateral benefits. Instead of paranoia, call it dramatically heightened attention. Instead of violent confusion, call it physically assertive behavior. Instead of chemical dependence, call it metabolic compatibility. Instead of dissident adjacent behavior, any mention of dissident behavior in this report may encourage dissidence. Recommend cutting this phrase entirely out of respect for our readers. Yeah, so just change the language and then it doesn't sound so bad.
Quietly now.
Alright. was at least one other marauder in here. Is that them in the corner? Alright, that's the door that had the axe in it. Oh, this guy right here. Alright. Here's another terminal. Personalized security terminal of Clarence Mostly. Oh, turret status active, hallway status secure, distant threat minimal. Hack to reverse intruder definitions. Okay. Maybe this will turn off all those turrets in the hallways. Intruder database successfully redefined. Okay. We still have a bunch of arrows though. Oh, they were in here eating sprats. Sprats with tartar sauce. White Chocolate Yummies. That's new. I don't think I've seen that before. White Chocolate Yummies aren't even in here. Where did they go to? Are they a quest item? No? Where are the White Chocolate Yummies? You saw me pick them up, right? They just vanished. Are they a junk item? Oh, they are. Best chocolate in the universe. By the galaxy's foremost chocolate expert. Not actually chocolate or white or yummy. Oh my gosh. Ah! I thought we found a new food item, but we did not. Weird. Alright, that's the terminal we just used. Alright, now that I think we've cleared out the marauders that were in here, let's take a better look around. What's back here? That's quite a death scream. Nothing. Alright, before we move on, let's see what's in here. Ooh. Altered exo helmets or something? Is that what that said? Ah, yeah. This is what the Marauders are wearing here in this Gorgon DLC. With these little happy faces all over it. It adds 5 tech skills. Interesting. Maintenance room key. Where do we get the maintenance room key?
They gave their lives for the corporation. I'm sure their corporate masters were appreciative of their sacrifices.
Well, Marauders crossed them off.
Probably, Felix. Probably. This door doesn't open. Okay. Bunch of marauders in there with some disco lights. Looks like a bar. Break room, maybe? Can't go that way. Alright, let's sell some junk. Gonna hang on to my White Chocolate Yummies, because that's a unique item there. Let's see, what else do we have? Guess I don't need that. This is not the first grenade launcher that I've found in the game, and I don't think it's the first grenade launcher 3. I don't need it. Gonna sell it. I don't know if we need that or not. Let's take a look and see what this is like on Felix. Right now, this is 104 for him. If he wears that, it's 85. Yeah, I don't really like the way that looks. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to save my white chocolate ones. I'm gonna buy them back. Okay, there we go. Gotta get back to my ship and drop those off. Alright, there's at least 2 dudes in here, possibly 3. There's a third one over there. Okay.
mess with us!
Stop yelling, my dudes. I'm trying to kill people quietly so that we don't have to deal with a whole bunch of marauders running at us all at once. Alright. See how fast they move? They are lightning fast bastards. Because of that Adrena time. Ooh. Deadeye Assault Rifle 2. Ah. Speedy Mate Barrel, huh? I don't need a Deadeye Assault Rifle 2. Not now. I kept hoping to find one in the main game. And then I skipped 2 and went straight to 3 when I got to the Eridanos DLC. What's this terminal going to tell us? Department of Creative Inebriation. Instructions. Inebriation procedure and protocol. Mandated by OCI Cerebral Committee. Feeling lethargic after a long day of creative incubation? Having trouble shooting down the bird of inspiration? Let Spacer's Choice help you steady your aim. A selection of company-approved libations are available for purchase. All purchases will be deducted from your pay. Medicate your creative paralysis with Spacer's Choice Zero G Brew. Spacer's Choice Zero G Brew. Official slogan to be determined. Personnel files. Alright, let's hack to open last entry. Visitor logs. Lavinia Campos. Trouble deciding on a font for the new department letterhead. Ordered a Zero G Brew. Lewis Wyatt wrote 12 good words today but can't figure out what order they should be in. Ordered 3 Zero G Brew. Deacon North brainstorming ideas for a new flavor of Saltuna. Ordered 1 Zero G Brew. Lavinia Campos still having trouble deciding on a font. Ordered 3 Zero G Brews. Okay. That wasn't really very helpful. Ooh, there's a door here. Okay. Just taking a look around the bar. That's interesting. That's a little moon man on the TV. Alright, I guess we handled everything in here. Alright, we don't need the Deadeye Assault Rifle 2. We don't need the Ultramag pistol. Don't really need all that stuff.
Show your boss that
Alright, moving on.
Hands down.
Oh, there's a dude right there.
Hold your backpack. That's what you get. Don't mess with us.
Ooh. That was one that ran right up to me.
Incoming.
Hold how it's done.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
Nice. Good one, Max. Are there any more in here? I see one triangle over there somewhere. Oh, maybe up there. Okay. We'll get there. Gotta loot all of the stuff. I can see goodies everywhere. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh dang. There's some marauder stuff over there. Alright, let's be careful. We should be cautious here, as Fox would say in Fallout 3. Alright, security notice. By order of Lawrence Goodfellow, auditorium projector room must remain sealed until further notice. Please answer any inquiries by visiting auditors with the following pre-approved message. Mr. Goodfellow is excited to inform you that our projector room is undergoing upgrades in preparation for our grand quarterly report presentation. We thank you for your patience. Please return to the reception desk and request a complimentary bottle of Zero G Brew. If you are reading this memo, you are the designated concierge of this auditorium. Please commit the following message to your memory when guiding auditors along a tour of our office. What is an auditorium? Spacer's Choice Manual of Definitions describes an auditorium as a place where auditing takes place. Here you will enjoy all the familiar low-cost, budget-friendly amenities that make Spacer Choice the leading brand in affordable entertainment. Satisfy your posture in our semi-reclining chairs. Enjoy a moderately cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Relax as you enjoy this special presentation of the Project Gorgon Quarterly Review brought to you by the Office of Creative Incubation. No report this quarter. Everyone, I'm going to be blunt because I want you to understand the gravity of the situation. Someone or several someone sabotaged our quarterly report. They're all gone. Irretrievably damaged. The Cerebral Committee is putting their heads together to come up with a solution. We hope to have one before the auditors arrive. In the meantime, here's what I need you all to do. Do not, under any circumstances, talk about the sabotage to anyone outside our office. We need to soften the language. Studies show that repeated use of the word sabotage can incite sabotage in people who lack moral fiber. I'm not taking any chances. I need you all to come up with an alternative way of describing the sabotage. Something like the incident, but not so obvious. Alright, no report this quarter. We've received all your suggestions. After much deliberation, the Cerebral Committee has unanimously voted to refer to the sabotage incident as the incident. Okay, I guess we've read everything in here. Is there any way to get up in there? I guess? No? Yes? No? Doesn't look like it.
go. Score one for Felix.
Why? I'm the one that shot him. Why is it a score for Felix? Marauder drug drone, huh?
Here we go. Yeah. Now that was fun.
Alright. This is a door we can't go through. These are doors we can go through. Let's see if we can see anybody inside. They can never seem to see us, but we can see them. Hello, Gentugo! How are you? Oh, Michael is asking, are you and I the only ones here? Well, it looks like Gentugo just joined us. Yeah, since I started a little earlier than usual, I guess. And it's a Sunday, so...
I wonder what corporate drivel they shoveled in here.
That's a good question, Max. Oh. Okay, let's look around in here before we move on. It doesn't look like we can interact with any of these terminals. Is there anything in there? Nope. Oh.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans,
We
correct?
found one of the phonographs.
Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminal, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Okay, so they were experimenting on prison inmates. That's what it sounds like they were doing. Oh. Okay, I don't know if I want to go down yet until we finish clearing what's up here. Let's go this way. Oh. Alright, let's... Oh. What is that noise? Oh, it's the security turret that we disabled. Rotational ordnance turret drone. Okay. Can't get through that door. Oh, sounds like another vending machine. Alright, let's see what we can get rid of. Don't need the plasma carbine, even if it is an ultra. Don't need the pulse hammer, even if it is gold. Ooh, that's a nice flamethrower. Sawed-off shotgun. I think I've already got a sawed-off shotgun that's a Mach 2 or Mach 3 or something. I don't think I need it. Wow, that's a lot of salt tuna. Don't think we need it. But I'm not sure. Okay.